Going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Browns offensive lineman has responded to all of the recent headlines. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go.
For real? Somebody call me Junior too.
When I
pulled
up, I thought you was Junior. I got put him on
Stop right here for me.
You came back saying
Go on and fill in.
Speaking to the media today, we're going to talk about that a little later in the video. We had some footage that surfaced today that was groundbreaking. I mean, groundbreaking footage. And we're going to jump right into it, man. I'm going to show y'all this video again because this is how bad this is, bro. So, in the Browns' last game, there was footage of the Browns' offensive line looking spooky, bro. I just got to be honest. Looking real damn spooky, looking suspect. And I'm on y'all, bro. Every chance, watch this.
I was looking for Shedeur film when I came across the worst fourth down attempt of all time. It is 4th and 1, bordering on the red zone, and I want to direct your attention to right tackle Jack Conklin, because who told him to do this?
Right.
What is that? The Superman whiff? My man. Aside from that, that's a false start in the backfield. He gets set in motion, and that's a false start right there. Doesn't get called, whatever. Lastly, let's look at left guard Big Joel Bitonio, because he equally whiffs. Nothing, just falls to the ground. Forget the unblocked free safety. He's going to whiff the guy up front, and both of them get through untouched. My God.
Now, this is the same gentleman, Joel Bitonio. That's what we're going to watch here in a hot second. But it's something else that I want to show y'all, and that is Cleveland Browns media, man. So the media people was taking offense to people not coming to the games. So let me get this blown up for you guys. So I don't know this guy's name, but I want to address this real quick because he basically said that, you know, they're not getting the same media attention as Boulder did. Like with the celebrities, the rapper. Hell, even me. I ain't been to Cleveland. I was part of that. But you got to look at everything that has happened between Shedeur getting drafted till now. Yes, Shedeur hype is a bunch of internet hype. It is. But one thing about it is a lot of people know y'all racist as hell. And they ain't coming to Cleveland. How y'all did Shedeur was dirty, foul, and nasty. And guess what? Y'all is not finna benefit economically for y'all flaws. See, Boulder benefited economically from Coach Prime and Shedeur and Travis Shallow and the whole gang coming there. From the Louis luggage arriving, they benefited economically. That's what he's finna talk about in this clip I'm about to show y'all. He finna talk about how he feel as if no one is showing up to Cleveland how they did Boulder. And y'all did Shedeur foul.
Because I don't think, because the reaction from the fans here over these last few weeks, it has not been the fever at home that I thought it was really going to be. I think they were really excited when he came out against the Baltimore Ravens. I thought there was going to be much more excitement for him because it wasn't like he was bad at all against Vegas, and they won that game. And San Francisco's a different animal, I understand that, and the weather was lousy, but I really thought that there would be a lot more buzz for him on Sunday. And so that tells me that the internet and real life where Browns fans live, these are two different things. These are two different.
I've been telling y'all in Cleveland, we ain't the same as y'all. Y'all are Browns fans. We are Shedeur hold your wrist up fans. We are not the same. There is a line in the sand. And guess what? We all were supposed to cross that line and merge and come together and be a happy congregation. Well, I'm here to tell you, we could not be a happy congregation how Boulder went down because y'all in the media was playing with Shedeur's name. And so guess what? Not only y'all playing with Shedeur, stirring up a narrative, cooking it up, whipping up narratives. Yes, y'all did. But the organization did Shedeur dirty. And you want to know what people said? We're not going to come watch Shedeur Sanders throw the ball less than 30 times because he has not threw the ball over 25 times since he's been starting, bro. Dylan Gabriel had 52 pass attempts versus the Jets. And you going to sit here and tell me, Shedeur, a passing quarterback will not get more than 25 pass attempts? And y'all charging, bro, the tickets for the Brown games are ridiculous since Shedeur been named the starter. That's a whole nother video in itself. Now y'all want to reap the benefit of us, Shedeur, hold your wrist up fans. No. We ain't coming to Cleveland.
Different things. And I think Browns fans spoke by really not going to the game as much on Sunday that, yeah, they're maybe not as excited about him as we think they are.
Which surprised me. Even I know the weather.
That's y'all. That's y'all not excited about it.
But guys were going to Boulder to go see Shedeur. Rappers were lining up on the sidelines and celebrities. None of that happened for his debut
I don't want to
in
hear
the
none
NFL.
I don't want to hear none about the weather. I mean, we all sit there and try to act and brag like it's a big home field advantage anyway. And you guys know damn well.
Bro, the first spring game I went to in Colorado was a freaking snowstorm. It was cold as hell. Go back and look. I got the footage on my other channel, bro. That first spring game when Coach Prime them first got there, it was snowing, it was raining, it was cold. But guess what? It was over 52,000 fans in attendance for a blizzard. You want to know why, though? Because Colorado was welcoming, bro. They media didn't harass Shedeur. You had a couple people, I ain't going to point them out, but you had a couple people, but everybody else embraced the change. Y'all ain't embraced shit.
That if you thought he was that good, if you thought he was going to be that good, you would sit in a blizzard. You would sit on Everest to go watch that guy play. You did it already for another guy. Don't tell me you wouldn't do it for this guy if you really believed it.
Now, that was them this morning. Now, we got to talk about this. This was Big Joel today speaking to the media, bro. Let's listen.
I know their record doesn't, show stuff, but I think their defense overall has actually been pretty solid. It's kind of similar to us where the offense hasn't carried as much, but he's been great. I've played him a few times in my career, but he's almost even taken a step this year of just his power and his speed, and I think his hand combination pass rushing. But no, he's playing great. He's definitely, the straw on their defense. So something we have to, focus on. Does he go both sides? Yeah, he plays the 3 technique most of the time, but he'll line up at the shade, he'll line up at the 5. In true pass situation, he kind of gets to pick where he wants to go, but he plays on the right and the left. So I think all the interior guys, there's been a few that he lines up on the outside. Everybody will get get their hands on him a little bit.
Kevin looked last week when he came in.
Yeah, it was really solid. I mean, he's a big dude. He moves people in the run game, and I think you saw that on a few of those runs. Like there were some really good double teams and some movement. He's played a lot of football in this league, and he's been a starter his whole career. So I think him having a chance to go in there and just play and get his feet wet a little bit this year. He's been our big tight end a lot, but he did some good things at guard.
And what was it like to see Sean out on the practice field yesterday?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I have my lockers next to him, so I've seen him for the last year and a little bit rehabbing every day. I mean, he's coming. He's
I don't know what he's talking about right here. Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit.
Came in and he helped Tev, and they were talking all week, and he worked. And I think, both, like I said, both of them played great. I think Wyatt played, one of his better games in a while last week, and he was motivated. Obviously, he got banged up, but all that is just.
Joel, there's not a starter on the offensive line who's signed beyond this year. How's that contributing to your future decision?
I don't think that has any place in my decision. I think it is unprecedented. Like you could have a whole new lineup, if things fall the right way, or they can, re-sign some guys or things happen. But for me, it's really just going to be, that's more of a personal decision on it. I think they'll figure out the guys if they need to go that route.
Does the fact that you're heading toward another losing season, does that affect your decision for next year?
Yeah, it all factors in. If you're making a Super Bowl run every year, it might be easier to be like, hey, let's go one more. You know what I mean? Like we have a chance. Like I think you saw Kelsey at the end of his career in Philadelphia. Like they were fighting for Super Bowls. He had won a couple Super Bowls, but he wanted to try and get another one, and I think that's part of it. But there's so many factors, and I think first and foremost, it's just health and body and all that is the main contributor. But you obviously factor in all those different decisions.
How are you feeling this point here?
Good. I mean, it's week 14, right? Like, there's going to be bumps and bruises, but I've, we got a great staff here that has helped me this year, and we got some really individualized plans for me. So it's been positive, but I'm feeling as good as you can right now.
I don't know if you pay too much attention to the PFA rankings, both team-wide and individually, but I took a peek yesterday, you're like number 12 among NFL guards. Do you feel?
Man, I'm not finna watch this whole thing, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro. Let's see what he said about Shedeur, bro. I can't even look at dude for that.
That one drive where we were running he had, that one drive where we were running the ball, I think we had 8 or 9 straight runs, and then he threw that ball to Fannin. I think that was a big time play. Like, you have your chance. You've been running the ball. You take a shot, and he stepped up and made those plays. I think he was taking the easy stuff. We had a lot of screen. It was, windy and stuff. We had a lot of screens and short yardage plays that he was executing. I mean, his huddle presence, his ability to, call the plays and get us on the same page, I think has improved over the last couple of years. So last couple of weeks. So it's been really good. Yeah, he had.
He looked frustrated getting asked about Shedeur, man. But I want to know y'all thoughts down in the comment section right now. Keep them bells on. I will be back with another one. And like always, man, until next time, hold your wrist up. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.